Hi everybody, welcome to our digital kennel. This is our weekly e-letter and we're going to make some changes and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give a new name to our weekly e-letter. Weekly e-letter, that's a little bit bland, right? So we're going to call it now Unleashed with German Shepherd Man. And we're going to change the format a little bit. I'm going to be bringing news stories from around the country, around the world that are pertinent to us so we can be on top of news things that are going on out there. And I'm also compiling emails and Facebook posts to our Facebook page, German Shepherd Man. And I'm getting screenshots of these because these people are sending me questions about issues that they're having. And what I'm liking to do is to bring some of those issues here on Unleashed with German Shepherd Man and just kind of talk about those issues and let you know what I would do if I were in these people's shoes, issues about their dog, answers right here on Unleashed. Now, we want to thank all of you. It's been a trying few weeks and it has been a lot of fun. The comeback is on and we are really excited about the different things that are happening. One of which, this has been really big. This has been well over a year putting together in a video format, but it's over 40 years in the making. What we've done is we have shot, we're in the process of editing, my personal dog training system. I started training dogs in the 70s with my first dog, and I didn't know anything. All I knew was my uncle was in the military, and as he and I met on a regular basis, he would tell me things that military dogs would do. So I would say, I can do that. So I just started building my own training system. And what you want to do is start with a puppy and end up with a Sergeant the Super Dog, a dog that is under great control. You just form a bond and you become a unit. So how I start dogs off, this is the level 1 of my personal dog training, always be training system with me, German Shepherd Man, and I'm going to train you. It's not so much training dogs. I want to train you so you have a good, firm foundation, and that system is going to be coming up very soon, and this is where we're going to announce it first, right here on Unleashed with German Shepherd Man. Let me talk a little bit about something that's in the news here recently, and this is possibly serious, but a new type canine virus has popped up and I want to just make you aware of it. It's called circovirus. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hopefully I am. It has showed up in 3 states here in the United States, in California, Michigan, and Ohio, and it is a very fast-moving, tough virus. Now, don't want to be too alarming, but especially if you're in those states, I want you to get in touch with some veterinary professionals, see if they've heard about it. The way they're diagnosing it, it is again a fast-moving disease, and it moves so fast that taking blood work and sending it off to a lab and waiting a while for them to give you results back. This particular virus has already been decimating populations. It's not just a canine virus. It's been out there quite a while in other types of animals, but it has now jumped to the dog world. So circo virus, C-I-R-C-O virus, one word. Be checking that out, be researching it, and what you learn, bring back to us in the comments under this video on our YouTube channel. You can comment. Not everybody gets this video. This is only for the family that opts in to our weekly e-letter, now called Unleashed. So that's something that's very important, and I want you to pay attention to that. Now let's get to a couple of these issues that we got off of our, okay, let's do this one. This was Lisa, and I took a screenshot of this. Finally learned how to take a screenshot, right? So Lisa took a screenshot of this message that she sent to me on our Facebook page. And she has a 15-week-old, or 15-week-old at this time, German Shepherd dog. They got him when he was 6 weeks old. And they gave me some background on what his situation's like, the type kennel he's in, the potty training he's gone through, the training he's gone through, the type yard they have, and so forth. And they're taking him out on a 15 to 20 minute walk at least once a day, sometimes twice when the weather permits. And they take him to their trainers once a week to interact with other dogs and to have a large yard to play with the other dogs in. They're training sit, lay down, stand, stay, don't pull, look at me, come when called. He's doing pretty good on those things. Congratulations, Mercury. But they are concerned about puppy biting. Imagine that. Now, this is at this time, a 15-week-old puppy. So this puppy was about to be 4 months old, starting to get some size on it. And one of the things that I noticed here, they take him for a 15 to 20 minute walk. That's good, but these puppies need to be worked. These puppies at this age, they need to go. Now, I talk about this all the time. If somebody were to come here and take away all my puppy toys and say you can only keep one puppy toy, what would it be, German Shepherd man? It would be the flirt pole. The flirt pole is absolutely magic with puppies. Now, especially with a puppy 15 weeks old. You go out, they're crate training, you go outside, do their business, and then you get the flirt pole or a top something. You just work that puppy out, especially around sunrise and sunset. You got to get some energy out of this puppy. Number one, to curb the biting. And number two, this is important. I told you guys about this in a video about puppy biting, and that is to take the puppy by the skin of their neck, just the skin. This is what their mothers do when they're training them to stop biting them during the weaning process. I mean, a 6-week-old puppy has needles for teeth, and their mother does not want those needles chewing on her teats. So she is very serious about training her puppies. Don't do this anymore. You have food available. In the wild, the mother will go out, eat food, come back, regurgitate a meal for them. Hey, you got food. Quit biting me. And she's serious about it. And she takes them and with her teeth and bites the skin, not muscle, but the skin. There's a lot of skin on the side of their heads. She'll bite the skin on the side of their head, and she will bite down enough to get a little, out of them, and she will pin them down and hold them until they are still. She doesn't let them up until they're still. It's a submissive position, and it works. Now, does it work immediately one time when they got it? No, but she does it over and over and over until finally they understand, okay, I got it, Mama. I won't bite your teats anymore, although I would love to have some milk. I'm going to refrain. So, work that puppy. Work that puppy and use that puppy biting training technique that I have learned from nature. Okay, let's see if there's somebody else in here. Here is, this was great. This was from Nicole, and she was wondering if I could help her find a black German Shepherd puppy. She knows that these dogs can get expensive. She doesn't have a very big budget, and she wanted some pointers on what to do. Number one, dogs do cost money. I mean, they're like having kids, you have to feed them. You have to allow for vet visits. There is monthly wormings that have to take place. Just got to do it. You have to do it. The monthly wormings are not cheap, but they're vital. Again, We have to take care of them. The type food you feed, the type supplements you give. I mean, we do a lot of things. You guys know that. We don't just give them some food. There are a lot of things we do. So if you're on a budget, make sure you have the budget set aside to maintain your dog properly. Look into this stuff. Look and see what the supplements are going to cost. Look and see how much food your dog's going to eat. Do a budget. Food's going to cost this, supplements that. X number of dollars set aside every month for vet visits. The worming, just put it together and make sure you make a wise decision that you can have a dog and maintain that dog properly. Now, the key to getting a German Shepherd puppy, the number one key, and this is what I told her, the main key is to get one with German heritage. Don't get a dog just because of the color. The German people are engineers. They're outstanding engineers, some of the best in the world. They engineer automobiles. Their automobiles are Mercedes, Porsche, BMW, So they are high-level engineers, and they engineer dogs the same way. So my suggestion is to look into getting if you're going to get a German Shepherd puppy, make sure you get one with German heritage. Very, very important. And I learned about that in the late 90s. I knew nothing about that. We didn't have internet to help us. But I learned about German Shepherds in the late 90s, and I was breeding American German Shepherds, and wow, I just stopped, changed everything. It's been a great ride ever since. Guys, again, I want to thank you. Our brand new weekly e-letter named Unleashed with German Shepherd Man. Thank all of you from all of us here in German Shepherd land, GermanShepherdman.com.